Okay, take a moment. And if you have your legs crossed, or if it's accessible with your hands, I'm gonna suggest you don't have to, or if it's not feasible for your position. Um, at the sole of the foot is one option, where the big toe, like ball mound area, like meets into the arch. There's this little like space between where the arch, the softer part of the foot there, right where it comes up to the like big toe area. So that's the beginning of the kidney channel. Another option would be, the ankle bone on the inside of your ankle, like right underneath there towards the arch. If you can, I'm sitting with my legs a little bit more open than completely crossed. If you could touch and hold, just the general area is fine. Underneath the bony part of the inner ankle, or at the sole of the foot. And just like a gentle pressure, maybe with your thumbs, just kind of like resting your hands there. You don't have to get too specific about the area, the point. This is more of the water element of nourishment, holding, rejuvenating, the cool to beat the heat from inside. Good for things like hot flashes, like intensity. We'll just keep our fingers there if you can. Close your eyes. Take breath into the low back. A very soothing exhale. It's a very soft exhale. One more breath. Release your hands. Guide the hands together to the heart. Maybe a gentle pressure into the chest, lifting up the chest. And exhale, let it go. Bringing the hands to the legs for cat-cow. Very relaxing too. Just easy breathing, easy movement. Coming back upright, roll the shoulders down a few times. Take one shoulder at a time, like you're swimming backwards. If it helps to bend your elbow to do that. Feeling all the movement all around the shoulder blade. Activates in the side body. Let it go down. Stretch your arms out and up. Interlace the fingers, press up. Exhale to draw the hands forward, lean back, release your head. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, very soft, let go. Anchor your fingers to the mat. Roll your shoulders back. Draw your chin in and down. Breathe into the back of the neck. Keep your ribs in, navel in. And maybe a little movement side to side for your head. Ease up through center. Reach the arms up, big lift up. Keep them up, but relax the tops of the shoulders. Stretch through the left side, stretch through the right side. So get this slight movement side to side, but more upwards. I think of like climbing up a ladder. The fingers get involved. Like you're grabbing onto something. Relax the tops of the shoulders, keep the arms up. One more breath. And draw in, forward fold. Walk the hands forward. Take a big breath into the low back. Soften. Good. Bring the hands back up and we can change leg position, continuing our cat-cows on this side. Last time we played with keeping the shoulders more stable in cat-cow, which to me makes a smaller motion, but a little bit more intentional through the spine. It's a little difficult to keep the shoulder blades from moving. So it doesn't have to be a rigid practice, just curious. And then letting the shoulder blades become more active in it, drawing them towards each other to open across the chest, drawing them away from each other to open through the back. And let it go. Take the arms, big stretch up again, gather up. Press the hands to the heart. Back up to the sky, reach up, rotate out and let it go. Fingertips all the way down. Take the hand to the opposite leg, lean back, round in, chin in and down. Good. Bring the hands forward to forward fold. And walk your hands back up. Let's go ahead and come into our table and roll through cat-cow. I'm gonna keep warming up through the back. Through the core that moves up. Tabletop cat-cow. Again, try to isolate the shoulder blades a little. Move through the tailbone, all the way through the spine into the top of the head. And try getting the shoulder blades more involved. Sometimes with these kinds of motions, one part will do like kind of overwork. So we don't want to strain at the shoulder blades. We don't want to strain at the outer shoulders. Just something to keep in mind in cat-cows. I know I tend to really push into the hands and really round and kind of pull on the outer shoulders. Good. Walk the hands up. And let's take them to the low back. Give a little love to the low back if it's padding with like circles, rubbing. Let that go. Stretch your right hand forward. Draw the fingers towards you. Stretch the thumb out. Bring the fingers down towards you under the wrist. Good. Other hand. Fingers towards you. Thumb out and towards you. Fingers down under the wrist. Let go. Walk your hands forward, come up to down dog. Breathe. Stretch open through the shoulders, through the side body. Lifting through the tailbone, drawing into the low belly. Another breath. Soften your heels towards the mat. And let's come all the way forward. Halfway lift. Fold. And slowly make your way up. Reach up. Exhale into mountain pose. Take a breath. Roll your shoulders forward and back. Whatever feels good for you, getting into your body, getting into your stance. Inhale, reach up. We'd like to do this reverse swan dive, opening up side to side and letting it go side to side, forward fold. Half lift, forward fold. Bend the knees, rest. Think of that waterfall from the tailbone lifting up to the top of the head, towards the toes. I like to think of a waterfall kind of rolling down the spine. Halfway lift into plank pose. Hold your plank. Breathe. And we're lifting back up to down dog. Set the toes forward an inch or two. Stretch through the sides. Nice breath. Let go of your head, let go of your neck. Soften your heels towards the ground. One more breath. And come forward. Half lift to forward fold. Rise up, reach up, and let go, mountain. Inhale, reach up, forward fold, let go. Halfway lift into plank pose. We'll come down this time, lower the knees, lower all the way, one plank through the front body. Little cobras, inhales and exhales. We will do about 5 or 6. Your breath, your movement, hug your elbows to your sides. Well, thinking about the strength of the muscles surrounding the spine. Hug into the spine. Push up to down dog. Come all the way forward. Rise up. And release the arms. Good. Take your right leg, step it back into crescent lunge. We'll just warm up a little bit here in crescent lunge. Oh yeah, we did those fun arm things last time. Not today. Step forward. Take the left foot back. We're warming up your crescent lunge, sinking in, use your breath. Scanning the body. Step forward. Come down to a chair pose. I just sometimes start with my hands kind of at my waist, thinking about drawing things in to the navel and up towards where the ribs come together. And drawing the hands up, sinking back. Inhale, lift up. Take the right foot back, crescent lunge. Stepping back into poses, we get to cultivate proprioception, cultivate the sense of our bodies in space. And balance, step forward. Step the other foot back, left foot back. And step forward. Come down to chair. Sink back, lift up the hands. Breathe. Release to mountain. I will do the arm like range of motion thing. We did it last time in crescent lunge, but we'll just do it for fun. We'll start with the right hand. Take it up through forward, up, and back. Be mindful, of course, when your arm is where you can't see it, extra mindfulness for what you feel. Do that again. The exhale draws it down. One more time here, lift up, inhale, and exhale to the side. Now the other hand, left hand goes back and exhales forward. 2 more times. 1 more. Same time. Right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale. Across at the top. And exhale. Do it again. Mountain. Now we'll change sides. So the left hand goes forward. Practice it once. It's kind of to me, it's like a brain challenge. Down. Right hand, back. forward, and down. All right, left hand goes forward, right hand goes back. Ready, go. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale to rotate. Let's keep that going 2 more times. Keep drawing your circles. It's interesting because it almost makes you want to twist. And arrive with the hands at mountain. Thanks. I just think that's fun. Inhale, lift up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back into plank pose. Breathe. And lower down. Cobra. Push back to down dog. Inhale to lift up your left leg. Stretch it back, breathe. Stay here, keep breathing. Feel your shoulders. And the next exhale, take that foot forward. Back foot to warrior one, rise up. Strength of the core that lifts you, stretch up. Breathe, sink in. Round into that back foot. Take a breath to lengthen out your front leg into your fold. Keep a micro bend of your knee. Engage your quads, keep this knee secure as you fold. Relax the top of your head. Bend your knee and come back up. Rise up. Step forward. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back into plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Take a breath there. Inhale the right leg up. And we're gonna breathe with it here. Level out the shoulders, level out the hips. Lift that leg up. Keep it up. Breathe. Pushing into the hands, we lift up through the tail. And exhale, step your foot forward, back foot to warrior one. Lengthen out your front leg, secure that leg to full pyramid. Breathe. Then knee come up. Step forward. Land in mountain pose. Come back down to chair. Soothing breath. Inhale up. Keep the arms released into your sides. Now we're gonna just take a moment with the hands behind us in reverse prayer, if it's possible. To do that, I'm bringing my fingers together and trying to work to the wrists. Elbows back a little bit. My whole hand doesn't go together here. If it's not the right thing for your shoulders, or one of the shoulders maybe, you could do trying like one at a time just to have the hand back. And the other one back. Little bend of the knees, we're just here. And easy, let that go. Little wrist stretch. Move your wrists around. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, and we're going to take the left leg all the way back. Back, back, back. A few times, rising and sinking in this leg, lifting up the hips. I don't straighten my leg out all the way. That's a lot to the hamstrings. Just kind of lifting and then lengthening. Lift and lengthen. You have blocks in your hands that might be supportive. Might feel good to the hands. Twist, right hand open to the sky. Finding more range across the chest as you rotate. Exhale, bring your hand down, back knee down. Point the toes up, move your ankle. And here we're gonna reach to the foot, up and over. Again, a block in that bottom hand would likely be supportive. You might walk your front foot out more to match your knee. Breathe. And easy letting go. Walk your foot back in, step back into your plank pose. Come through chaturanga into your down dog when you're ready. Inhale to lift the left leg all the way up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Might need to scooch it forward. Here we are on this side. Lift and sink in your hips. Sinking in, getting into your twist. I certainly like walking my foot out just a tiny bit. Just open the left hand to the sky. And stretching through that soft side of the arm. Exhale, release the hand down. Draw the back knee down. Lift up the foot, move it around, and here we start to twist, reaching to quad stretch. I've mentioned it before, if this grip isn't feasible for you, you could do it up higher, holding on to something, or you could do it with your foot against maybe the couch, a wall, where you wouldn't need the hand to hold it. Using a strap or a towel or a tie or something would also be an option. And easy letting go. Rotate back in, step back. Come on through your chaturanga. Always options, of course, to take it a little easier. Drawing the knees down into a cat-cow maybe. And come back up to down dog. Stretch your right leg up. And exhale, step it forward. We're just gonna rise up through crescent on this side. Step forward. Down 2. How are we doing? Let's open out wide onto the mat. Lift up to fold. a moment in your wide forward fold. Let everything settle into place. Breathing into your legs. Bend your knees and rise up. Goddess pose, set up, 5-pointed star. So the feet are angled a little bit out, heels a little bit in. Match the angle of the knees so you can adjust as much as you need to. Kind of like getting back and forth a little bit first. Opening the knees out. And they just roll in. Stay up a little bit more. Maybe you even use your hands to help, like the mindfulness of where we're tracking the knees with the toes. And just move your feet to match. Goddess arms. Open. Maybe the elbows come back just slightly more across the chest. We're getting some space. Sink in a little deeper. And come up. Come back down. Come up. And back down. A little deeper. And up. Release the arms. Pivot the feet into place. We'll open out to the left today. Into our warrior 2. Spread out your fingers, make them really active. Bring them together and soften them. Spread them out. And bring them softly together. Come up to triangle. Same thing, active leg. Bend into that knee. Prop up your arm, take your back hand, slide it down, and up. Side angle. Reverse warrior, up and over. Keep your knee bent over your heel. Stretch open through the side body. Sink back into your warrior 2. The leg doesn't even move. Soften your fingers. Come up to triangle. Slide into side angle, so I bend my knee, kind of prop up my arm, back hand down, slide it up, stretch open. Reverse warrior, exhale up and over. Reach back. And come up. Rotate your foot back in. Taking the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. If you like that reverse prayer hand behind you, you might try that. Just be very mindful of what you feel in your shoulders when you're doing these sort of shoulder motions. If you have the hands like that behind you, bend your knees a little bit and then let go of the hands. Good. Walk your hands side to side. You can lengthen out the legs again. Rise up, and we're just going to open out to the right. Warrior 2. Soft hands. Then you make fists and stretch them back out. Warrior 2. Lengthen into triangle. Open space, looking for that same space across the chest. Like with twists. Set up to side angle, prop up, stretch open. Reverse warrior, up and over. This hand comes behind you to the leg. This hand's reaching back towards the back wall. Settle into warrior two. Come up to triangle. Slide into side angle. Quads and the hamstrings work so intricately through these motions. Up and over. Reverse warrior. Let it go, rotate back in. Wide forward fold. We'll take a wide forward fold twist, lengthening like a halfway lift. You can take your right hand either to the sacrum and low back with the elbow pointing up, or rotate it up to the sky. Let that go, other side. Trying to avoid dropping the weight into your hip, keeping them level. And let it go. Good. Bend the knees and rise up. Heel toe your feet in, shake them out. That feels good. And we'll take our side stretch, side bend. We'll take the right foot in front, lifting up. We're stretching away from the back foot, so we're going to stretch the back foot down, up and over. I have the hands together. I like keeping this other hand at my side body unless it feels like I need the support. I like to feel where I'm stretching, building those neural connections. They're very strong in the hands, maybe not so much in some areas of the body. So using the hands to touch helps to build those connections. Come up, let it go. Other side. So now my right foot is in back. I'm going to stretch my hips to the right. And my right hand up and over. Depending on the angle of the pelvis. I'm looking for it to be about straightforward, but from there, there's like little details of drawing the hip back or forward. I'm crunching into my other side. I want to think about maybe using both hands to make some space, lifting up and over. And let it go. Bring your arms up. Eagle, crossing the right underneath. Eagle arms. Creating that eagle eye stare. Sink down. Right leg on top. And keep the hips low as you lift up your leg and cross it over. That'll keep you more balanced. Low belly in. Spine relatively upright. Feels like you're wrapping downward. Option to unravel into airplane, taking that top leg back. Like we're taking flight. Open wings. Really. Inhale, reach up. Left arm on the bottom. Sink into it. left arm on top, or left leg on top. Squeeze in. As you come out, you might fly. And land. Wherever you are, come back to the front of your mat and we'll just ease into a forward fold. Coming down into a tabletop. Cat-cow. And sink down to child's pose. If you like child's pose, I've been really enjoying it with the arms at the sides instead, kind of letting the shoulders just roll forward and let go. Slowly make your way up. We'll join together with our butterfly, of course. Into our forward fold, round, really let go of your neck. You're in an active position, try softening. If you're softening, try becoming a little active by holding onto the toes and pulling downward. And release. Take the left leg out to the side. So while you're here, before you come into the fold and everything, I'm gonna take my left hand to the side with my elbow kind of close into my side body. My fingers are spread out. Use that as a little leverage to draw the heart towards the toes. This is a twist. It's more of a like opening twist this way. Lift up the right hand and reach to the outside of your foot, pinky side of your foot. Move it, honey. Okay. Okay, gently bring that hand back up and we'll bring both hands involved, reaching to each side of the foot. Walk your hands up. Change sides. Again on this side. So my right leg, my right hand is going to anchor at my side. It's going to give me a little something to lift up. Turning over to my leg. Reach up. And this hand I'm reaching across. So my thumb is going to point downward. Draw that hand back up. I just run it up my leg. Reach both arms up and fold again. And we'll come up. Let's just take a moment in a comfortable seat. Whatever is comfortable for you. Do a little bit of stretch through the neck and shoulders, just in that way that I usually have us do it underneath the collarbones, anchoring down through the hands, lifting up gently through the chin. Of course, be mindful of what you feel, where you feel it. Don't pull your neck into anything it's not comfortable with. Take the chin and soften it out. Bring the hands a little further out. And the chin moves a little further to the side. So wherever your hands are, as far away from midline, the chin can also kind of do that. You can play with moving it up or down, side to side, explore what feels right for you. I don't generally recommend dropping your head back, like making full circles. And a little further out. The further out one, I find, at least for my body, tends to feel good moving up and down. Let that go. Let that hand, my right hand is still over here across the body. I'm just going to massage a little bit through the top of the shoulder or side of the neck. And easy, run it down. Squeezing the deltoid area, down the arm to the wrist. Other side. Move it along. A little further out, getting into the outer shoulder. And let's just take a little massage through the side of the neck and down the top of the shoulder, through the arm. And a little squeeze, squeeze, love to the wrist. And let's bring our feet down, come into bow pose. Take 3 breaths. Your boat might be more active with the legs up. I like taking it easy with the feet down. And slowly come all the way back down. Get there, get comfortable. And we'll come into bridge pose. Up the hips. Options, of course, interlacing the fingers behind you, pressing down. I call this robot arms, with the upper arms pressing down, open palms. I like to just rest my arms at my sides, palms down, working to activate upwards more than kind of like pushing towards my head. I'm just moving up. And roll down. Take your left leg up for figure 4. Change out. And change out. Shift your knees side to side, getting through some of that side body. Low back. Bring the legs to happy baby. Happy baby. You might lengthen your legs, stretch like a V shape, and soften back into it. We'll bring the feet down. We'll come into an easy twist. Twist that feels best for you, of course. Out to the other side. That the arm teed out to the side. You could play with maybe like sliding it up a little bit. Look at the range and what you feel in your back, in your shoulder, side body. Might be interesting. And we'll ease out. Let's spend a few moments doing anything that you need. If there's any more twists or stretches, shoulder stand or plow. If you just like to lay with your arms up. Stretching from the fingers down to the toes. A moment to come into your Shavasana shape when you're ready.